Anyway, my friend Rob comes to me, we're in year 11, we're 16, 17, and he says, hey, my brother actually went to South America, and we've been talking about this idea of the gap year because we're 1 year out and we need to start thinking about what we're doing after if we are doing the gap year. And he says he did a program. He did something called IVHQ, International Volunteers Headquarters. It was a program that set you up in these accommodation in places in South America. We ended up going to Cusco in Peru, and they provide you with some opportunities to volunteer, and they house you with other people who are also doing the same thing. And it's just a wonderful way to experience the world, to get out there while also having some guidance and some structure. And that is absolutely key. When you go over, you're so young, especially if you go to a place to South America or Asia, you ideally want to be doing it as part of an immersion or a program. You want to do it with an organization. You can't be expected to know how to guide yourself around the world when you're that young. You haven't experienced it in this way before. This is the first time that you're out of school and you are going into unfamiliar territory. The last thing I could think of doing would be to just go some random place, some foreign place with a very different culture like South America, and just plonk myself there and figure out where to go. I'd be so lost, I wouldn't even know where to start. Now you might say, oh, it's good to be lost, you'll build resilience. It's like, to an extent. There is a careful balance you have to reach between having a kind of macro structure, a layout, a plan that you can be guided by, but also being spontaneous and indeed facing the unfamiliar, unknown, new situations, new possibilities. But I think that spontaneity and those unfamiliar kind of experiences and environments that are going to build resilience have to be within this broader container that actually is structured.